Hey there, Clashers, welcome back. Now, today we've got something a little bit different than we've done before. The Crimson Alliance held their first Alliance event, and we did it as a collaboration with Clashing Kev of Clashers. So basically what we did for this event is a bunch of us came together all into one clan here, and we did a big war. We did a 40v40. Now, we were aiming for 50v50, but the clan didn't end up getting 50 people in it until about 4 hours after we did the war spin. So, we did it a little smaller than we wanted to. But anyway, let's take a look at all of the clans involved here. Now, I mentioned Clashers. Now, this is the only clan that is not part of the Crimson Alliance. And they're a little low on people still. I'm sure they've still got people out from the event we recently ended. And everybody is heading back to their home clan now. But this is Clashers, and Kev did a live stream of this war. So if you want to check that out, go to his channel, and the link for his channel is in the description down below, as well as at the end of this video, so be on the lookout for that. This is his clan there for any of you who may be looking for a clan to join. We also had the Crimson Alliance clans, and of those we have Satori here, Dream Paddlers, Crimson Fog. But anyway, let's take a look at how things shook out in this war. So here was the end result. Crimson Clashers coming out on top 112 to 109. And we're going to start out on the lighter end of things here, taking a look at number 28. We've got Sawblade coming in, and he's bringing a Goho attack. Sends in one hog, gets the easy lure there at the northwest side of the base, and then he's going to pull the dragon and balloon over to the east corner. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. Dragon balloon, they're moving over. The poison's going to come down, and the golem to distract them. So poison and wizards are going to take care of that dragon and balloon. Now the wizards are going to step up. Second golem is down as well. Here comes the king, and the wall breakers get that wall opened. So they're going to take that out and then move in. Unfortunately, the king does walk, but then he goes back down, and he's going to be able to help take care of some of these defenses as the Hog Riders start to move in from the south. So there they go, moving in through the defenses. CC Hogs are now coming in. He's going to need to use his first few heal spells here on the splash damage areas. So they find a giant bomb there, and they're going to be able to run into the heal spell and get that damage taken care of. For the most part, he drops the poison to take care of those skeletons as they chase his hogs around the base. The Hog Riders, they move into the last heal spell, and they're going to take out these last couple of defenses and then start working on the skeletons, and then follow that up by doing cleanup. So down here, he still has his king at full health with his ability. He's got plenty of wizards around the base, still a couple of golemites as well. So all the defenses are down, and he's still got 3 archers in the bag too to help with cleanup, and there they go. Matter of cleanup, and Sawblade is getting it done with Goho. I brought my Town Hall 8 over from our feeder clan to participate in this event as well, and I am also bringing a Goho army. This one's a lot heavier on the hogs. I get the CC lured there, and then I send in the golem to drag that dragon over that way. I put in the early poison so that it takes care of the enemy balloon before it reaches the golem. Notice I had a wall breaker fail there, but that was the test wall breaker, so I do get the walls opened up. And I want to target that bomb tower as well as the wizard tower to get a bunch of that splash damage out of the way before my Hog Riders make their way in. So splash damage buildings are going down, and now here come the Hog Riders from the east. And I just basically spam them in, nothing fancy here. And they're going to work their way around the ring. The Tesla pops up in the core, so they are going to have to go in a little bit. But anyway, lots of Hog Riders still up. I dropped the heal spell there because I'm not sure where the bombs are. And sure enough, they trigger a giant bomb there in the core. So they're all grouping up here now. One more heal comes down as they trigger another one of the giant bombs and move into the last wizard tower. Mortar goes down, the wizard tower quickly goes down as well, and then once they work their way through that air defense in Tesla, they can turn on those skeletons and get them taken out. Also, the king is chasing them at this point. They're going to take him out quickly. I've got a goblin and a group of wizards working their way down this side. And they're basically going to meet up with the Hog Riders at the top. Or in the middle, rather. But the Hog Riders, they're going to take that out, take down the town hall. And all that's left at this point is cleanup, so we're going to speed that up. There they go. Now they're moving into the town hall. It goes down, and that is the 3-star for Crimson Clashers. Now we're going to move up and take a look at some 9v9 action. We've got James here from Satori, and he is coming in with the Laloon attack. So he sends in a few balloons here to try and get this CC lured. I'm going to speed that up, and they do barely manage to get in there to get the dragon out of the CC. So he pulls that dragon over to the side, and he's going to get that taken care of with his heroes. So in come the king and queen. The king distracts as the queen takes the dragon down. And then here comes the Laloon very quickly following them up. Notice he sends the lava hounds in straight to the queen, and they're going to pop. Well, maybe not. Because the balloons were there, he didn't get the lava hounds to pop. But it didn't matter. Unfortunately, though, his balloons separated from the lava hounds, so they're no longer tanking for the balloons. They're just kind of chilling in the north up there. Luckily, he brought that heal spell, and if it weren't for that heal, the battle probably would have ended there. But he heals the balloons up so that they can keep on pushing through, and that means they don't really need the tanking from the lava hounds. They trigger some traps there, no big deal, the heal shakes them off. And the lava hounds are still up here tanking these defenses. Lots of pups now, and they're actually working through that archer tower. They got that air defense taken down, and to boot, they're going to get a lot of damage on this wizard tower if they don't take it out. So the wizard tower is almost down. The balloons are going to come in and help, well, they almost help finish it off. In any case, all that's left now is cleanup, so we're going to speed that up. And a very dominant attack here from James, picking up another 3-star for Crimson Clashers. We're going to take a look at another Laloon here from Shubra Kiran of Dream Paddlers. And he gets an easy lure there with one balloon with the CC offset like that. He's going to drag that dragon over here towards the northeast side. So pulling the dragon over, he's going to drop the poisons down, and then the heroes to follow that up and take him out. The heroes, they should also be able to move up and get that queen taken care of, so a pretty good value from Suicide Hero entry. So there they go, targeting the enemy queen, and she is down. Unfortunately, he did get the balloons lured out of the CC as well, but the only issue that can give is your lava pups. They get a little bit distracted on the enemy balloons. Anyway, the hounds and loons, they're all moving in here, taking out the defenses under that rage spell. And he drops a haste over here, and then he's got another haste to follow it up, and one more rage spell right there in the middle. So that's going to help push the balloons through very quickly to take care of all of these defenses. So down goes the last air defense. Now he's just got a couple of cannons and an archer tower left to worry about. And it looks like all but one of his pups, or his hounds, popped. And there are a couple of troll Teslas, which I didn't notice before. So the balloons, they're going to make, I wouldn't say quick work, but the Teslas don't really stand a chance. Obviously, with the speed of the balloons, they take their time getting there. But now, all of the defenses are officially taken care of. He does have plenty of minions and pups on cleanup, so time really isn't a big factor here. We're going to speed it up, though. Nice job getting the 3-star here from Shubra Kiran. So we've got one more attack here from me. This is my Town Hall 9. And I come in at this base with a Queen Walk Laloon. And this is actually my farming army for this attack composition. And obviously, I felt that my farming army would be plenty. As you can see, the weight of this base is very low. It's basically a Town Hall 8 with level 1 expos. Anyway, I get the funnel broken off there for my Queen Walk, and I drop the rage spell for the enemy CC. And I don't know why I didn't use the poison, but instead I opted to use the ability, which was not very smart. In any case, the queen, she's going to keep moving in. I drop down a test wall breaker and then send in the rest through the rage to get that wall opened up there. We're going to speed this up a little bit because the queen can take her time on these walks. So the rage is down. That pushes her through the king and the skeletons, and she's going to keep on working her way up. But I go ahead and start the air portion of the attack before she gets to the air defenses. I'm concerned about time, and I'm also concerned about the lava hounds not popping into pups. So I want to make sure they're taking enough damage so that I have cleanup on the field. So lots of haste spells down, a rage spell also to help push the balloons in and through the base. All of the defenses are coming down pretty quickly, and I actually get all of the hounds except for one at this point to pop, and then the second one is just about to go. Although, out of all of that, I didn't get a whole lot of pups, which I'm not exactly sure why. I'm sure they were taking splash damage as they went through. But I do have a baby dragon in the bag and a couple of minions. But the balloons are going to work their way up to the last few defenses here. And then that archer tower is the last defense standing, and at this point it's just a matter of cleanup. So we're going to speed up their work through the trash ring and pick up another 3-star for the Crimson Clashers. Here we've got David, who is the leader of Dream Paddlers. He's coming in here with Gobo Laloon. Notice he has a lot of wizards in this army composition. So he sends in the golems, and then he's got a whole bunch of wizards lined up behind him. Here comes the king, queen, and bowlers, and they're going to go basically right down the middle. So the enemy queen's going to pull them in. He's got a poison down for the enemy dragon and balloons, and they're going to go down pretty quickly to the wizards there. The baby dragon's going to come over and help out as the wizards die. And he's going to put enough damage on the dragon to get him taken out with the poison. So the enemy queen is down. The enemy king is being engaged now, even though he's a non-factor in an air raid. And he's getting the expos taken care of as well. So a really big value out of his kill squad here. Of course, that has a lot to do with the weight of these bases, but a lot of these bases were pretty underwhelming. So we'll go with what we get. Anyway, here comes the lava hounds from the northwest side of the base. Balloons following them up, and he's got 4 more balloons in the bag. Here come the haste spells to keep pushing them on through. 2 more balloons up here to the archer tower, and then he's going to send the last 2 in down here for cleanup. So there's the last haste spell. Oh, there is one more defense I did not see. But anyway, I don't think he got any of his hounds to pop, so they weren't taking basically any damage. And all that really means is it takes a bit longer for the cleanup to get taken care of. So the queen is doing pretty much all of the heavy lifting here. The balloons do help out a little. The hounds put out basically no damage. But David, he wraps up a very nice 3-star for Crimson Clashers. And we're going to show David's second attack, which I also thought was interesting. He comes in here with Stoned Witches. So he's got witches and 3 golems. He's basically just going to funnel all those witches down towards the middle of the base here. Here come the king and queen, and he's got bowlers out of the CC. So he triggers a few traps on the outside of the base here. He drops 2 of the jump spells on the outer edge to get everything moving into the base. So everything's working in. He's got a poison down for the enemy CC, and he drops a rage there to make sure they get taken care of. So the dragon goes down, and he's got a 3rd jump spell, which is going to come down in the middle of the base. So the bowlers, they're working through, doing a lot of damage. He's got 2 of those left. Still has his witches up at the north, and they're working through as well. There's the 3rd jump spell in the middle of the base, and that's going to push everything all the way through. So, south witches, they're looking healthy. The north witches are looking healthy. Everything's going really well here. And David basically just smashes this base with the stoned witches. It's a very nice job on that. We're going to speed it up a little bit. The witches are still pushing through with all their skeletons. The queen's working her way through. She just recently used her ability. It looks like his king did go down, but still a very strong attack from David. So I've got one last attack here that I want to share. So he's got the 2 golems down, and he's backing them up with a bunch of wizards to make a nice big funnel. And once the funnel is established, he's going to drop in the king, queen, 3rd golem, and CC bowlers. So he's going to get a bit of the wall opened up with the wizards here. And then he's got 3 wall breakers, and he's going to be able to open up some of the wall down here as well. So 2 spots on the first wall opened, and then of course the jump spell comes in and gets everything into the core of the base here. The enemy CC is lured. The poisons are going to come down to make sure those balloons are under control. And of course that slows the dragon down a lot as well, so it's not going to be doing much damage, if any. Dragon and balloons are down. Almost half of the base is down from the kill squad already. And the Expos are pretty well distracted on the golems right now, so the queen can fire away, take down the town hall, and then move up and take out the Expo. And then on the other side, we've got bowlers in here to take care of that Expo. And they're going to do that, take out a wizard tower, same thing with the queen over here. So this base was absolutely smashed by Greenforge using the stoned hobo. So last splash tower buildings are going down now. Bomb tower goes down, and that is that. That's a wrap on this base. And look at all he still has a heal spell that he didn't use. He's got wizards for clean up, some goblins, some archers. So very nicely done here from Greenforge. So that's all I got for this video, guys. If you want to see more from this event, which it was a lot of fun, shout out to all the guys involved. I know I showed all the clans earlier. And if you guys watching are looking for a clan, be sure to check out either Clashers or the Crimson Alliance clans. A lot of great clans to choose from. Also, if you've got a clan and you want to join the Crimson Alliance, don't be afraid to give us a shout. Anyway, this event was a lot of fun. I hope to do something like this again with all of these guys. And if you guys like this video, be sure to click that subscribe button for more Clash of Clans content from me. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.